Hey everybody, welcome back to Jamia's Promo, and today we will be taking a look at the Goldshell LT5 Pro after 3 weeks. So 3 weeks ago, I uploaded a video of me unboxing, setting it up, and connecting it to a pool for the first time. And today I want to show you guys the results after 3 weeks. And there is some really good news when it comes down to this miner specifically. Usually when you head over into ASIC miner value, it lets you know exactly how much each miner that's out in the market right now is earning per each day. It gives you all the details of where you can purchase it from trusted vendors, how much wattage it uses, how much gigahash or terahash it uses, and it also lets you know exactly how much it can earn each and every day. Now, the good news with this one is that it's actually overperforming, and it's the only miner, at least that I've noticed on that website, where it's actually earning more than what it's stating it's supposed to. So for example, if it states today that it's earning $25, it's really getting closer somewhere to $35 or $37. If it states that it's earning about $30, it's more closer up to about $45, $47. So it seems to be off by about $10 or $12, which is a really good thing to see when you think it's earning something, but it's actually earning something else, which is much more higher. So in today's video, the first website that we will be taking a look at is going to be ASIC Marketplace, which is where I usually purchase all of my miners. I'm also going to show you the ASIC miner value website so you can see how it's performing versus other miners, how much it's earning per day. You can also put in your own electrical costs. So if it's different for your state, you can put in what you are technically paying for electrical costs, because every place is a little different. And then we'll also take a look at both pools that this miner has sit in. So usually right off the beginning, it was an F2Pool, but then I switched it over into Poolin actually last night because the payout is just a couple cents more per gigahash. So I wanted to earn just a little bit more off of this miner simply by moving it over into a different pool. So it's very simple to change. You just go through the settings, add in which pool you want to change it to, either F2Pool or Poolin, and it's really simple, especially when it comes down to Goldshell. There's nothing particular you have to input in or copy and paste. You literally just choose which one it offers you, and then it inputs it for you. So let's first take a look at ASIC Marketplace, which is where I purchased this. You can take a look at goldshell.com if you want to, but usually they're always out of stock when it comes down to these more popular, bigger machines. Some of the ASIC miners, some of them are out of stock. Sometimes they do bring in those box miners here and there for every couple weeks. They restock it, but when it comes down to some of these bigger ones, they're usually out of stock. So here is asicmarketplace.com, and you can actually see that this one is out of stock right now in terms of shooting this video, but just last night this thing was in stock, which is why I wanted to shoot the video today. But anytime that you take a look at this website, asicmarketplace.com, you'll be able to take a look to see if it is in stock. And so one of the things I do want to show you, just to prove that this is a really good website to use, not only is it just me using it, I want to give you more options to choose from in terms of people suggesting different websites. So here is the ASIC miner value, which we're going to talk about. You can see ASIC Marketplace right here as a trusted vendor, and usually they're on the very top. They're usually the cheapest location that you can purchase these miners. They're very good at doing their pricing. So I wouldn't be surprised if once they get it, in stock again, that they may actually decrease the price, which is going to be a really good deal if they do that, so they can beat out AK Miner. I've purchased something from AK Miner before. It was actually used. They do not test their products, so I wouldn't really put them as a trusted vendor. I'm not really a big fan of AK Miner, but I am a very big fan, and I do trust ASIC Marketplace. And a lot of people always ask me, what do I trust? That is the website that I do use. So let's head back over into the ASIC Marketplace website. So you can see down over here that this one costs $87.20. It is right now out of stock. Hopefully soon come right back into stock. Things can change on the daily. Now down over here underneath the overview, this is the most important stuff. So the power consumption is 3,100 watts, 2.45 gigahash, and it runs on the script algorithm, which the script algorithm is where it mines the main coin of Litecoin, but then you get paid as a bonus in Dogecoin. And usually anytime that you do merged mining where there's two coins being merged at the same time, usually whatever is as bonus, you usually get paid higher. And it's really based on how much work your miner puts into the pool. So if you're adding more and more work into it versus some of the other miners, you'll actually be able to earn more Doge in this world. So down here, it came out on August 2021, I believe I was one of the first reviewers or first YouTubers showing off the LT5 Pro on YouTube. There is 2 fans, and it is actually pretty loud. And how you basically connect this is that you just plug it into the power source, and then you plug it into Ethernet, no matter how you want to do that, if it's Ethernet into the modem itself or into a big switcher. Now, I've shown a bunch of videos of what I use in terms of a D-Link switcher, and then I also showed a bunch of the different setups of different cables to use as well. And if you need any help with those, I can place the links below the video inside the description of the D-Link switcher and also some of the cables that you would need. So this is the website here. This is all the details you need to know. Now we're going to head over into the ASICminervalue.com. So ASIC Miner Value does a really good job at showing you which miner and when it came out, the hashing power, the power consumption, the noise, the algorithm it uses, and then also the daily profitability. Now, as you can take a look over here, when you scroll down over into the LT5 Pro, it's down just a little bit from the top, and it's stating that it makes $24.39 a day. Now, really, when I did the math of how we have done with the mining, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, of exactly the breakdown of Litecoin and Dogecoin, it's actually closer to up here. It's closer to the very top. It's getting closer to about $37. So we should actually be sitting in between the D1 and the CK5. This is actually where it should be sitting for how much it can earn on a daily basis. And that's actually by using both of the pools. Either pool you use is going to earn almost the same. It's just a difference of 2 cents per gigahash. So all we're going to do now is we're going to go down inside of the LT5 Pro. Once you find a miner that you're looking at that you would like to purchase, then you'll be able to take a look at how much you can earn in a day. It's also going to take out the electricity cost, and then you can see how much it makes in a year. Now, usually when you take a look at miners, the price that you pay for a miner, it always takes about 10, maybe 12 months to pay off as ROI. So this is normal for it to make about $8,800 or $8,300 when it costs about $8,800 or $8,300. Now, here's the thing though. It's technically making more than what it says here, so your ROI is much quicker than what it actually states. And also too, the market is down. So basically the crash happened yesterday in terms of me shooting the video today. Everything dropped by 20, 25, 22%, 17% depending on the coin. And so this right here should actually state a higher number. Just because yesterday was a massive crash and it's actually still down today. Now, if you wanted to scroll on down, here's the different pools that you'd be able to put it into. But today we'll be taking a look at F2Pool and Poolin. And then here you can see the trusted vendors. And then over here, you can actually put in how much you pay. So actually where we are mining, the mining facility is actually 4 cents for us, 4 cents per kilowatt hour, which is super, super low. Most locations of residential houses and other places is closer to like 10, 11, 12. So you can see here that we're actually going to be able to do $30 a day, which it's going to be actually more than that, closer to like, 47 a day, just because it's going to be costing us less in electricity. And so it says here that it's going to be almost 11,000 a year in terms of what it's able to earn. But again, it's going to be higher than that because it's technically earning more. And you're going to see that here when we go inside of our pool. So this is all the details. ASIC Miner Value, super, super important, helpful website if you're ever looking for any type of a miner to purchase. And then when you want to look at some trusted vendors, there's a lot of them down here. Some of them are going to be out of stock, and ASIC Marketplace does a really good job at being in stock. I think that they literally just sold out last night. So now let's move over into F2Pool so we can take a look at exactly how it's done every single day, mixed of Litecoin, Dogecoin for the last 3 weeks. So here is F2Pool. You can see that the total Litecoin earned is 1.04. And then you can just basically take whatever today's price or the right now price of Litecoin is, just put it in. You can actually put it in Google. You can do LTC to USD, and it'll let you know exactly what this will equate to in US dollars. And I have it written down. So as of right now, Litecoin is trading at 181. So $181. So with it mining what it just did right here, it earned $188. So again, just a little above whatever a Litecoin is. Now, you got to remember too, when you're mining, you're not selling what you just got done mining in today's market. all of this of what you see here in today's video is actually basically double the price, because at the point of when all of this will be converted to Bitcoin or converted to USD, we will not be doing it in today's market. It's super low. It crashed. We're waiting for Litecoin to go next to all-time highs, which is closer to about $400. And then in terms of Dogecoin, we're waiting for that one to go up into like the 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, because it can do it as it's done it from before. So this is how it's done for 3 weeks. It earned just a little over a Litecoin, but again, that's not the main, like that's the main coin it mines, but you earn more from Doge. So every single day, you can see here on the 7th, the 6th, the 5th, the 4th, the 3rd, you can see that we're doing right exactly where it should be doing, which is 2.45. So again, 2.45 gigahash is what it's supposed to do, and it's doing exactly that. So you can see every single day it's earning 0.054, 0.055, 0.056, 0.054, 0.054 of Litecoin every single day, which 0.055 is equivalent in today's market with this little crash, $10. So that is $10 of Litecoin mined every single day. Now, as you scroll on down, you're going to take a look at the Doge. So this is 102, 102, 116, 100, 104, 113, 106, 121. Now, if we're to kind of bring that to a pretty conservative number, let's just say 105. So we're getting, let's say 105 Doge each day, which some of these days is higher than that. But 105 Doge at 26 cents right now is equivalent of $27.30. So if you're to take 10 plus 27, that means it's earning $37 a day. And as I shown from before with this website, 37, let's say that we put it with the normal price of most housings. When you take a look at it, it's still stating right here, $25, but we're earning 37 when it comes down to what it actually came in as. So going back into F2Pool, this is pretty much all you needed to see. Basically 105 Doge every single day. And even with that main, price on the very top of what it has earned, there was 2 days where it got knocked off. So for some reason, it got knocked off of the pool. We just had to go back in, turn it off, turn it back on, and it reconnected. So we would have actually had a little bit more than this. So we're actually missing 2 days of mining in 3 weeks. So this is what it looks like. This is what it's earned. Now let's kind of talk a little bit about some of the numbers here, and then we'll take a look over at Poolin.com and we can see how it's doing there. And it's been there for literally 24 hours. So as I've stated from before, we're not taking a look at this on how much it earns every single day for right now. In the back of the heads of any type of a miner out there, we're thinking of what is it really worth when it actually goes back up to all-time highs? And not only that, but just going back up to where it should normally be, not when it's down on a lower market. So let's just say that everything doubles from here, because an all-time high is actually higher than today's market doubled. So conservatively, again, if we just double everything that we're doing, technically what it's earning in a day, every single day that you've seen. So that means that for the last 3 weeks, it's been earning $20 in Litecoin every single day and earning $54 in Dogecoin every single day. And that's at the prices of the future when we actually sell it. So then that's where you can really put in the numbers of like, okay, you've been mining for 4 months now, and it took 4 months to get back up to these high numbers. So you're looking at 4 months of mining, making $74 a day. You can do the math. We're going to ROI extremely, extremely quick when it comes down to the LT5 Pro. So those are actually pretty good numbers. Again, we're not looking at the right now price. Everything is just accumulating, holding, waiting for the market to be good, selling some of it, or maybe putting it into like a pool where it can actually earn some APY. So now let's move over into Poolin.com so you can see how it's done today. But usually every time that you put it into a pool, the first day in the pool, it doesn't do its best work. It's just getting in there, getting its hashing power all the way up to 100%. And it also depends at what time you started it. So this one was put into the pool right after the last clearing. So there would be probably a good 45 minutes still added on to this Poolin.com website, so it would have earned more. So here is the Poolin website, and you can see that for day 1, which was September 8th, it has earned 0.050. Now, if it was there for the full entire, hardcore 24 hours, then it would have been a little bit higher. It probably would have been maybe 0.056, just because it does pay a little bit more inside of Poolin. So this right here is the Litecoin payment, and if you move right over here, here's your Doge payment. And so this one right here in one day was 96.96 Doge. Again, if this was there for the full 24 hours, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing was over at like 104 Doge, or maybe 105 Doge, which is a little bit of an average as well. So this is how it's done. This is day one. Again, getting it in there is 96 Doge. Litecoin was 0.05, which is going to be a really good number to take a look at. You can see that the hashing power wasn't the full hashing power, because there was some of the day where it was, during this 24-hour period that it was just getting connected. So it wasn't the full 2.45 gig or 2.5 that it could get to. Again, these numbers are going to keep on going higher. So here's the conclusion of the LT5 Pro. How is it doing? Well, it is overperforming. When you take a look at asicminervalue.com, it states that it can make about $25 a day. In reality, it's pulling in $37.30 a day in terms of Litecoin and Dogecoin. Again, merged mining with script algorithm, you always earn more based off of that bonus coin, which is Doge. And then Litecoin is just the first one. It kind of, your bonus is based on how much of the main coin you're able to mine. So if you have a really powerful mining machine, bringing in a little bit more Litecoin, then that means you're going to pull in a little bit more Doge, which just obviously makes a little bit of sense. And if you're looking to purchase the LT5 Pro, I'll be placing a link below the video inside the description. It'll take you over to ASIC Marketplace, just because that is where I would trust to purchase this miner. Plus also versus some of the other trusted vendors, it's usually the lowest price location you can get it, which is a really good deal. And they also ship quicker than the majority of all the rest of them I've used. And I've used 4 or 5 of those on the list. I always talk about ASIC Marketplace, but me personally as a hobby, there's miners I have that I haven't even shot YouTube videos for. So me personally, I've used a few other ones, but ASIC Marketplace always comes quicker, faster, and at a lower price. But I hope you guys have appreciated this video, this little update of 3 weeks of the LT5 Pro. If you guys appreciated it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Also write your comments, your questions below inside the comment section below. And if you like this video, take a look at the other video on the other side. And also don't forget to hit on subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.